Okay. So, so, uh, so he's close, right? We complete a lot of things. Ah, so what's this? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Wait, what? What is?
Hello? Can you hear me? Don't exit this room, okay? This isn't a mistake. This room isn't a mistake. I had to hide these logs away from the core gameplay files, in a place that only a beta tester would look, and in a place where the files could be protected. I just really, really hope that the next development team finds this before the game is released to the public. This game has some kind of malicious code in it that we haven't been able to fully contain or even understand for that matter.
Hey, yo, are you guys ready for
We're
that
over
Minecraft
budget
stream, though?
and out of time. But that's not the reason that we're shutting down. Listen, I have to keep this short so the file size will be small enough to fly under the radar. There are more. They may not be in order. I saw it for the first time today. There was a character I couldn't make out who it was, standing at the end of the hall. I thought it was just bugged out, so I made a note of it and kept playing. But then it was looking in the window, and not like Chica or Bonnie would. It was like it was actually looking in the window, seeing what I was doing.
What is this?
I heard a pretty heated conversation this morning between Dale, our manager, and someone else on the line. It really feels like this project is in trouble.
There's
In
two
no
toxic
small part
monster.
because of
Do
the
you guys want
lawsuit,
to do
I'm
the
sure.
stream today?
There has to be a
The
lawsuit.
Minecraft
There's
stream?
no way there isn't. It happened in this building just a few doors down from me. I think it's made worse by the fact that Jeremy tried to tell us something was wrong. But as a dev team, we all just saw it as a challenge to find what the problem was and fix it. Who could have known that? I have to go.
630.
Have you ever heard of a guillotine paper slicer? It sounds made up,
I
but it's an actual piece of office equipment. I didn't even know we had one in the supply room.
is that
I guess
with
they're
you?
more common at
Those two?
businesses that do a lot of graphic design work. I remember seeing one when I was still in school, and even then, I knew how dangerous it looked. I was always afraid of losing a finger. That seems so silly now. Jeremy used to do design work. I guess that's how he knew it was there. The drawers have been emptied out. Someone was here. I don't think it was spring cleaning either. No. There was
So
plastic on the
this is how
floor.
much tapes you come. I was
Someone
just
was
telling you in the last
definitely
stream
here
that.
during the
Hold on,
night.
I'll
It had
wait
to
for
have been the
this.
client. I mean, they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation, told us to scan it, said it would expedite the process so we wouldn't need to program any pathfinding ourselves. It was a budget thing, I guess. It was just junk. Circuit boards and things like that. Looked pretty old. Somehow, though, there was usable code on some of it. It seemed to take hold by itself. Things started changing. But then, he started appearing. At least that's what Jeremy said.
It's talking about glitch trap.
I came in early that morning. No one else was there. At least that's what I thought. The supply room was lit. I didn't even notice Jeremy standing in the testing room as I walked past. The supply room was so bright, glowing from all the way down the hall.
Okay. 7. I'm trying to grab 7, please. Yep.
Jeremy complained of nightmares when he came in this morning. He wasn't talking about it like someone telling a friend about his dreams, though. He was pale. Looked like he hadn't eaten in days. He spent an hour talking in Dale's office, but it didn't look like he was given much sympathy. When he came out, he went directly back to the testing room. He doesn't even jump anymore. Nothing scares him. He just stands there like he's talking to someone. Sometimes he rocks from side to side. We were told to leave him alone. I knew I was in line to do the testing next. They'd been prepping me for it. I guess they knew that Jeremy would need to be replaced soon.
Wow. So they were gonna place Jeremy Fitzgerald.
You can always tell when a company is getting ready to fire someone. They start giving out written warnings for silly things, making sure to build a paper trail and make a case for a firing. Things that normally no one would care about suddenly become grave offenses, all worthy of being written and documented. I guess it works two ways, because it also encourages a person to quit rather than be scrutinized so heavily. I think Jeremy was too far gone to consider that option, though. The thing about it is that I don't think they were going to fire him because of anything he was doing wrong. They just knew he'd seen something. They needed to discredit him.
Dang, this is kind of crazy.
There was something that looked like a Halloween mask laying on the floor. I didn't understand. Ink must have spilled. It was only then that I heard a shuffle from the testing room and realized Jeremy must be there. I went back and peered in the window. I couldn't see his face. He had the visor covering his head. He had ink spilled on himself as well. The front of his shirt looked black in the dark room. He turned his head in my direction, but I don't think he knew I was there.
Okay, so it was ink. No, not tape 11. Tape 10.
I was told I had 3 days to finish Jeremy's work, but I know it's just passing the time. They don't really expect me to do anything. It's just to keep up appearances until the buyout is complete. We have to look like we have things under control. There's another potential development studio that wants to pick up from here, but who knows what kind of lies they're being fed to convince them to do it. Against my better judgment, I'm going to do my best to see what's here, make notes of it, and try to isolate where this thing is hiding. At least then the next person that tests this will have a chance of getting rid of it.
Okay, do you guys see how it's like that one is kind of like far, like it sounds like she's kind of far away. We can't kind of like hear her. And then look at...
Today was my last day of beta testing, and the anomaly that I've been seeing is nowhere to be found. But after inspecting some of the files, it seems that it's attached itself to these logs. My logs. That can't be an accident. So now I have to make a choice. Do I leave these logs here for you to find, or do I try to purge this thing myself by destroying the logs? I've chosen the latter.
Alright, was it tape 11?
Today was my last day of beta testing.
Stop.
I can't delete them. By creating a protected area to store these logs apart from the game, I effectively gave this thing a safe place to hide itself. It's in here now. I may not be able to delete it, but I might be able to do something else now that it's attached itself. I have an idea. They lied to us. They lied to all of us. They told us that the whole point of this VR game was to undo the bad PR done by a rogue indie game developer who supposedly made up a bunch of crazy stories that tarnished the brand. But that's not true at all. In their haste to develop this VR game and clear their name, they sent us some things I don't think they intended us to see, such as a hard drive containing emails between Fazbear Entertainment and a certain indie developer. Fazbear Entertainment hired the game developer. Those indie games were designed to conceal and make light of what happened. This isn't just an attempt to rebrand. It's an elaborate cover-up, a campaign to discredit everything.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So it's... So... Wow.
You're doing a great job, and no doubt having a great time as well. As a reminder, please be sure to only interact with core gameplay elements and avoid anything that could potentially be considered a glitch, mistake, or embedded message.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Welcome to Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental. It has been 0 days since last incident. Emergency ventilation repairs may be necessary to reach the boiler room on sub-basement G. We apologize for the claustrophobic accommodations of the
Okay, so
secondary
we said
service
1.
elevator, but the comfort of the main elevator is well
No!
above your pay grade.
Gosh, bro.
Now, let's get to work.
I have to restart. You guys saw that, right? Or am I the only one that saw that?
It seems that, on multiple occasions now, you have disappeared from the authorized boundaries of the Fazbear virtual experience. We would ask that you not do it again.
Alright, so it's like...
Welcome to Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental. It has been 0 days since last incident. Emergency ventilation repairs may be necessary to reach the boiler room on sub-basement G. We apologize for the claustrophobic accommodations of the secondary service elevator, but the comfort of the main elevator is well
Let's
above
go.
your pay grade.
Easy money.
Now, let's get to work.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Exit level. Exit level. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hi. Hi. So we gotta press that. There is tape number 14.
I ran a fragmentation program on the area of memory that was storing these logs for you. I effectively broke the files into pieces and broke the anomaly along with it.
Hi.
That means that
Hi,
you won't
hi.
have my warnings to guide you.
Hi.
But hopefully, it also means that this anomaly, this virus,
I did
or
10
whatever
hi,
it is, will remain broken and unable to do more damage.
Alright, so we're gonna try to find 2 more tapes. So stay tuned because we're gonna find those 2 tapes. Alright. Alright. Yes, we are. Alright. Alright. Let me first go on YouTube so I can see what you guys comment. Stay here. Because 7 more minutes.
Bed.
YouTube. Hold on. Pose. Alright, bet. Alright. Okay, so someone said that there's something for resume. Oh my gosh. Yo, 6 feet apart. That's like 7 feet. Come 1 feet closer. Come on. Come. But if you don't come 1 feet closer.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, you're crusty teeth. Bro, here. Have a mint. Have sloppy. Yeah, now you're shaking. Yeah. You should be shaking. Jeez. Just, come on 1 foot closer, bruh. It's only 6 feet, not 7 feet. Who do you think we are? Huh? Gentlemen? You funny. You very funny, man. Alright. Let's see if there's...
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Foxy has been out of commission for quite some time. This series of simple repairs should return him to full working condition. First, carefully pick up and place Foxy's head
what's
on
good?
his endoskeleton.
Yeah, I'm you. What's good? R. Rawr. Oh, Big Foxy's kind of chill, you know? Like, just...
Oh no. It looks
Freak,
like
you
Foxy's
stole my
proprietary
mask.
servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on
always gotta
Foxy at
steal
all
it, yeah.
times. You will need to
I
place new
hate
control
you.
fuses in the exposed receptacle.
I hate you. Bro, no. I have your battery, bro. I'll lock it up. Go join it. What? My guy just did a slide. Alright. We just had to do that because, you know. Yeah. Anyways, let's go see what the other ones are. Alright, sorry guys, I just have to see where. Dang, I don't know where the rest of it is. Okay, can you guys search up where all the tapes are? Cause I don't even know where all of it is. I have to search it up. Follow instructions. I wasn't even trying to follow instructions. Alright, we did that. Sorry guys, sorry. I just need to find all of it. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. I'll take a look. Oh wait, is there one? Hold on. Sorry guys, sorry I kept you waiting. So we're missing 2, 15 and 16. It's our job for this thing to find the 2. I don't know. They said one's for Foxy, and oh my gosh, one's for Foxy, and then
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Foxy has been out of commission for quite some time. This series of simple repairs should return him to full working condition. First, carefully pick up and place Foxy's head on his endoskeleton. Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning.
Yeah, do you guys see the tape?
It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to place new control fuses in the exposed receptacles to continue. Retrieve the fuse from drawer number 1 that matches Foxy's leg receptacle. To avoid bodily harm, wait for Foxy's legs to stop moving before inserting the control fuse.
Check like for him you may be.
Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times.
Where did you go? Oh. But I only looked behind me. Okay, I don't know.
Welcome back to Parts and Service.
Put in the
Foxy has
chat.
been out of commission for quite some time. This series of simple repairs should return him to full working condition. First, carefully pick up and place Foxy's head on his endoskeleton.
Mwah.
Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to
He said
place
he
new
was
control
somewhere right
fuses in the
there.
exposed receptacles to continue. Retrieve the fuse from drawer number 1 that matches Foxy's leg receptacle. To avoid bodily harm, good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee. Well done. The remaining chest fuses are located in drawers number 2 and number 4. Fix both fuses to continue.
I did it! Hi, come on. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna, yeah, it's 6, so yeah, I'll see you guys later in another stream. This is the stream part 3, and yeah, goodbye. Stop it. See you guys.